What's up everybody, my name is Big Cam and today we are unboxing another Hot Toys, Marvel Hot Toys figure, and today this would be Spider-Man from Spider-Man No Way Home, the deluxe version, Spider-Man integrated suit, and you can see the wonderful little box art there with the portal in the background, the red and gold Spider-Man suit with the black trim pieces, the Green Goblin balls coming through the portal, the electricity getting shocked there, the Doc Ock arm, you know, and I believe this one comes with a display base, or why would this box be so big? You can see on the side, Spider-Man integrated suit deluxe version, 1/6 scale collectible figure from Hot Toys. Hot Toys presents movie masterpiece series Spider-Man integrated suit. Legal information across the back. Another little image of Peter on the side there. Nothing too crazy, but I say let's open up this box, shall we, and see what the inside's looking like. Wow. So on the side of the box, you got the purple ripping of the sky, like in Spider-Man No Way Home, where the spell goes wrong and the sky starts to open and different variants start to fly in. Oh, I kind of like that art on the back of the box there. Kind of like the purple rift through like a spider symbol, but it's also kind of like Doctor Strange's magic. Very cool, very cool. And then on the front of the box, you got your figure. We got some Iron Spider arms. I don't know if I'll display him with those myself. You got two Peter heads, one with like a Peter, the mask almost all the way up. Just a Tom Holland sculpt. You have just a loose mask so he can be like holding it in his hand. The suit itself, it looks like it comes with a few different hands, some thwipping actions. This is my first Spider-Man, so I'll have to figure out all that stuff. Looks like it comes with some different eye pieces as well, just like Deadpool's different eye pieces. Some web accessories, and I'm sure the base is down the bottom there. But I say, let's open up this box and pull out everything that comes with the Spider-Man integrated suit deluxe version figure. Trays pulled out of the box and this incredible deluxe base pulled out of the box. We'll take a look at this first, and some of the arms that it comes with, the Doc Ock arms, which are bendable and posable. I have one, this is how it comes, nice and straight. They do come with two different, that's kind of like the Spider-Man 2, if you would, and then this is like the maybe Spider-Man 1, or just like the new design for No Way Home, if you know what I mean. I wish there was one with a white light instead of the red light, because that means Doc Ock's in control or not, you know what I mean? But yeah, you can bend and pose these which way you want, and I'll install those in a second, but I just wanted to show that those do pose and bend, and which way you want to get them, and twist them and make it look like Doc Ock's arms coming for Peter. Very cool. It also comes with a double flight pole. Normally it's just one, but you can see the little screws together in the middle there. Of course, it's got a nice little flagpole grabber. This one doesn't seem so super spring tight, and it is a little padded, but not at like the edges. So I think you should be able to pose Peter with this without damaging the suit too bad. But you can see the display base here, and it's kind of got like a piece of scaffolding, sand, you know, metal pieces, the two pumpkin bombs with the smoke feature thing. I don't think they light up, but you know, just the little smoke trails behind the pumpkin bombs that Green Goblin would have thrown, you know what I mean? Little metal grates, but I do love the sand effect there, as if Sandman's taking over this scaffolding tower. You can see there and there are where the Doc Ock arms go, and then that is where your flight pole would plug in, which we might as well do now, just to show, for example, flight pole can slide in right back there. Needs a little bit of force. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty in there. It looks like it might be able to go just a little bit more, but it feels pretty secure in there either way. And now you have a flagpole going up and above for Peter, so he can, you know, get posed which way he might want. You know, say he's standing here or flipping over or something. And then the two Doc Ock arms, one goes here, plugs in. Oh, see, maybe the flagpole wasn't all the way in. So I tried the opposite arm, and this one in this hole wouldn't fit and it was kind of loose, but this one in this hole, nice and tight. This one, same thing. So now I just need to get that flagpole in there how it's supposed to be. So now with the arms in, I do suggest posing the arms a bit before plugging them into the slots. That was a bit of a task trying to get them the way I want. I still kind of want them like here, but then it kind of, you know, so you'll have to play with it and then plug it in type of thing. But, you know, type of pose you can get, you can put Peter in the center or up there, and it's like the arms are coming to grab him. You can have the arms fully grabbed, you know, grabbing him, or fully splayed out, like, you know, screeching in pain or something. I like the little, just the little bend. Looks like it's grabbing him or grabbing towards something, you know. Yeah, I like that one too. This one's a little bit more pointy. This one's a little more blocky, if you would. You know what I mean? But cool little display base. I do wish it came with just the normal spec plaque that says Spider-Man on it, but, you know, not a bad little thing. It will add to my shelving display, so I'm not mad at it. But let's now take a look at this Spider-Man figure. So we got the accessories and Spider-Man and everything he comes with. It looks like he comes with, I wonder if I can open this up. Oh, I can. So open that up, and you can see he comes with 2 separate web wings that magnet to him. I'll have to try that and see if it looks good, but I don't necessarily remember him using web wings in this suit, but all right. It looks like he comes with a peace hand, a grabbing the phone hand. We'll show that eventually, or grabbing his mask maybe. 2 pointing fingers, 2, you know, hand out fingers. I think that's like a web grabbing hand. Also 2 web thwipping hands, you know what I mean? And 2 web adapting things to the hands, 2 fist hands. Very cool, all the accessories that comes with. 2 extra little hand pegs in case they break or something. The spots on the back for the Iron Spider legs. I don't remember him using the Iron Spider with this suit either, but it is what it is. Now let's take a better look at this figure. I have removed the plastic on his ankles and in his armpits and stuff. You can see the pegs on the back where these would go. I wonder how easy they are to plop out. Now they feel pretty tight. And, you know, I wish it kind of was a little bit more flush, but I understand what they were going with there. You can see more plastic, you know, protecting underneath there a little bit. Not too bad, but not a bad looking fig. The suit looks pretty good. The material for the actual spider suit looks good. I do like how, you know, it's seamless ankle, you know, even though you can tell there's a joint underneath there, but like the foot isn't separate from like the leg material. The emblem on the front, the spider mask looks pretty good. That little bump on top that sometimes happens on Spider-Man figures. It is what it is. But I always loved this gold and red and black suit design, and ratchets on the shoulders, articulation, about 6 degrees on the legs, forward, back. Yeah, pretty good articulation. I'm sorry, I'm real up close on you guys, trying to get you a good look on this mask and stuff here, but yeah, not a bad figure at all. I really like this suit design, and it also comes, some detail on the bottom of the feet there as well, but it also comes with like 2 grabbing hands, you know, or like just rested, relaxing hands. It comes with a Spidey mask, just a flat, like, so he can hold it as if he was unmasked. It also comes with 2 head sculpts, one with like the half mask, which I don't think we've ever seen him look like this, but hey, I kind of dig it for the displayable Tom Holland face. But if you're going to display him with the face, might as well display him like this, you know what I mean? I wonder if there's movable eyes. I don't think so, unless the hair pops off the back, but still a damn good looking head sculpt for Tommy Holland there. I think I'll probably use this one if I'm going to use not the mask, but I think I'm going to use the mask. Very nice Tom Holland sculpt. I believe there's just the regular upgraded black suit comes with like the Edith glasses. I kind of want that one as well. But some other accessories it comes with is the phone. Doesn't have anything written on it, but you know, the phone that he would be swinging and texting MJ with. There's also some web features, like a grabbing web, and then the like shorter webs, and then 2 longer webs. And this thing here can attach onto each one of these however it would like. There's also this like webbed up grabbing web, you know what I mean? Like as if he's pulling the web in or something. He's got like a lasso of web. You can also see the bunch of different eyes that it comes with, and I'll go through the different displays, but I'm sure they just pop out real nice and easy. But you got the wide open, and then it slowly starts getting slightly closed until you're fully closed. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of eyes with the ones that come on his head, and I guess the ones that come on the mask there would be 6. But 5 sets of eyes, bunch of hands, back pieces, head molds, phone thing, you know, like there's a bunch of things that this comes with. This is my first Spider-Man, so I'm going to try and see if I can't figure out what these webs look like. I have heard that these don't display the best, the webs. I'm also going to try those probably, but I might not, depending on how hard the back pegs are to get out. Depends. But yeah, so let's take a look at what this Spider-Man could look like in a few different poses and with these different accessories on him. Oh, see, just trying to get this on. Like, it's not very sturdy. And even if I was to then get this on, how would I mount it? You know, like, what, am I supposed to just lay him down on the ground? Like, if you're supposed to put the waist grabbing clip around the waist, how can it grab around the waist? If you're going to grab it around the leg, you know, down here is not sturdy. It's still down here on the leg. What am I supposed to do? You know, so I just think the web wings are a very poor decision. It's kind of hard to get them to stay, although this angle looks pretty good. I had to fidget it with it for a while, and it's still not good. You know, it's still got gaps over here, gaps down here, gaps up here. You know, so it's just like you either have to dial in the pose absolutely perfectly to get the web wings to work, or it just, you know, doesn't look good. And then if you do dial it in to get the web wings to work, how are you supposed to display it? I mean, maybe a crotch grabber, just a normal one, but like, I don't know, man. Like, this one comes with the flagpole. So this is poor design by Hot Toys, I think, and I don't think I'll be displaying him with these pretty much ever. The web effect you get to put in his hand, it does say once you put it through the hand to pull from here rather than push there, and that technique seems to work pretty well. And this one looks pretty good. I haven't tried to attach this little thing to the end here, but you can see that it kind of bows and flops a little bit, and that's kind of what everyone says about these web things, is that they don't look that great because of that, you know. And like, I don't know, I mean, yeah, it gets across that, you know, he's shooting a web, but does it look very good? Not in my opinion. I probably won't be repping him with any web features, maybe this one, but probably not anything else. All right, everybody, so we've looked at a bunch of different poses, just a regular standing pose, a Iron Spider pose where he's kind of down on his knee and the spider arms are kind of helping him stand and fight, you know what I mean? I like the way that the spider iron arms look, but, you know, not my favorite. There's the half-masked pose with the half-masked Tom Holland sculpt head with the cell phone hand where he can hold the cell phone like he's texting MJ. And I do have him scratching his butt. If you were wondering, you're like, is he scratching his butt? Yes, he is. He's scratching his butt while he texts his girlfriend and sees where he's heading next. The normal Tom Holland sculpt, which looks really good. I like the fact that you can have the hand where it holds the phone, or it can hold the flat mask that, you know, as if he was unmasked. And I really do like the Tom Holland head. It looks really good. It doesn't have articulating eyes, I don't believe, but it does look like Tom Holland, and the hair looks pretty good, and the face sculpt. Now, of course, you also have the pointing fingers, the Spider-Man meme. If you had Andrew's Spider-Man and Tobey's Spider-Man, you could do the pointing finger meme and the classic Spider-Man meme, you know, like, you're Spider-Man. No, I'm Spider-Man. You're Spider-Man. You know, they're each pointing at each other. You got this pose where he's kind of got a waving hand and a peace hand, And I showed off that you can put different sized eyes in, and, you know, kind of tried to see if you could make it look like he was winking, but he almost looks like he's, you know, a little drunk in this and a little uncomfortable and leaning off to one side like, I swear Spider-Man hasn't had anything to drink. You also have this Spider-Man pose where he's down on one knee and he's got the whip hand and he's got one other hand, like the web hand, like he's pulling a web. Kind of tried to do the art that was on the box in this pose, but I'm not the best poser, so, you know, I'm trying to do the best I can with these poses. You got this pose here where he's got one short web thwipping away, and he's got the other web where he can kind of look like he's grabbing a whole bunch of webs, like he's got like a lasso of web, or maybe that was like the web he was just swinging with, and now he's shooting a new web. And then, of course, I got him in this last pose here, which I really like, with the Doc Ock arms coming around, and one of them's opened, and one of them's a little bit tighter, and the Spider-Man at a unique angle with the flagpole. I mean, the pole itself does look ugly, but I mean, if you're on a shelf, you're not going to be seeing the backside of Spider-Man or the pole or anything. So this is what we're looking like, and this is what we got in person here as I'm sitting in front of it. The Spider-Man integrated deluxe version suit, and I believe the deluxe version is just the base here with the Sandman details and the Goblin bombs and the half a scaffolding. But yeah, that's the pose I think I'm going to be rocking with for now, at least until I decide that that flight grabber might be damaging my suit or something, and then I'll probably change it up. Or, you know, just because of that crease in that thigh there, I don't love, so I might change it up sooner rather than later, you know what I mean? And get him into a pose that might not damage his suit. Although, with this one, I don't think I'll have too many problems, but that black material there is making me a little bit nervous of that getting damaged over long time posing. But overall, this figure is still pretty damn cool, and I do love the red and gold accents like in the movie, and I love Spider-Man No Way Home so much. One of my favorite movies of all time. And Spider-Man, one of my favorite characters of all time. So them bringing back Green Goblin and Doc Ock and Sandman and Electro, and just such a cool version of that movie and what it could have been. And them bringing Andrew and Tobey back and reuniting all three Spider-Mans from my entire life and childhood. Just felt right and felt awesome. And yeah, this is going to look sweet on the shelf. And now I just got to decide where it's going to go. But this has been another unboxing video. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. And if you've stuck around this long into the video, I really appreciate you. My social media links are down in the description below. If you want to follow me on my other social medias, Big Cam, 2G's in the Big, pretty much anywhere you can find me. If you've made it this far in the video, I highly appreciate you. Please consider liking, commenting down below which Hot Toys figure should I get next, and what figures would you collect in your collection. I'd love to hear those type of things down in the comment section below. Please subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss the next unboxing video coming out very soon. And I will see you beautiful people in the next video. Peace.